The Form I-130, Petition for Alien Relative, is a vital step for families seeking reunification in the U.S. For many, it represents hope, a chance to bring loved ones together after years of separation, and to start a new chapter in a country built on the promise of opportunity and family unity. This form allows U.S. citizens, or lawful permanent residents, also known as green card holders, to sponsor their closest family members for a green card. It's the first and most essential step in the family-based immigration process, opening the door for spouses, children, parents, and even siblings to join their loved ones in America. Without an approved I-130, bringing a spouse, child, parent, or sibling to the U.S. is nearly impossible. Families can remain separated for years, with empty seats at the dinner table and milestones missed, all while waiting for the chance to be together again. This petition is crucial for family unity, a key principle of U.S. immigration policy. The government recognizes that strong families are the foundation of a strong society, and the I-130 is designed to help keep those bonds intact, even across borders. Each application tells a story of love, sacrifice, and connection, validated by U.S. law. Behind every form is a family hoping for a future together, and every approval is a celebration of that hope. However, the process has historically been long and frustrating. Applicants often face months or even years of waiting, with little information about when their case will move forward. Processing times have caused anxiety and uncertainty, leaving families in limbo. The emotional toll can be significant, as families worry about the future and struggle with the challenges of separation. Understanding the I-130 is essential for navigating the U.S. immigration system. Knowing what documents to gather, how to prove relationships, and what to expect at each stage can make a world of difference. The form establishes the petitioner's status and the qualifying family relationship. It's not just paperwork, it's evidence of a real, meaningful connection that meets the requirements set by U.S. law. Whether through a marriage certificate, a birth certificate, or other official documents, this form is the foundation of the entire case. It's the proof that ties families together in the eyes of the law. Approval is the first green light on a long road. It means the relationship has been recognized, but it's just the beginning of the journey toward permanent residency. The journey begins when USCIS receives the form, leading to a waiting period that can test the patience and resilience of any family. This period can stretch for months or even years, impacting families emotionally and practically. Plans are put on hold, and life is lived in a state of anticipation. The I-130 is the starting point that determines a family's reunification timeline. It sets everything in motion, from visa processing to eventual arrival in the United States. It is the key that unlocks the family-based immigration process, opening doors to new beginnings and the promise of a shared future. The importance of this petition cannot be overstated. For many, it is the only hope of reuniting with loved ones and building a life together in a new land. It is the mechanism that upholds family unity, ensuring that families can stay together despite the challenges of immigration. For years, this bridge for families has been long and frustrating, but it remains a lifeline for those separated by borders and bureaucracy. The approval of this petition sets the stage for the next steps in the immigration journey, bringing families one step closer to the dream of being together in the United States. Before 2025, the I-130 process was marked by long, unpredictable waits that left many families in a state of uncertainty and anxiety. For years, people hoping to reunite with loved ones faced a system that moved at a frustratingly slow pace. Processing could take anywhere from 12 to 24 months, and in some cases, it stretched even longer. Each passing month felt like an eternity for those waiting, as the calendar pages flipped by with little progress. These delays had real emotional impacts. Spouses missed out on important life events. Children spent birthdays and holidays apart from their parents, and families were forced to connect only through screens and photographs. The reasons behind these delays were complex. A surge in applications, not enough staff to process them, and outdated computer systems all contributed to the growing backlog. Then, the COVID-19 pandemic made things even worse. Offices closed, staff numbers dropped, and processing times slowed to a crawl, leaving families with even fewer answers. The mounting backlog left many families feeling hopeless, forgotten, and powerless to change their situation. The uncertainty weighed heavily on everyone involved. Preference categories, like siblings or adult children, faced even longer waits, adding more stress and frustration to an already difficult process. For many, it felt like being stuck in a never-ending line, with no clear end in sight, and no idea when their turn would finally come. This era of long waits and uncertainty truly defined the family immigration experience, shaping the lives of thousands of people across the country. The slow I-130 process added unnecessary time, stress, and emotional strain, making an already challenging journey even harder for families. Families were caught in a seemingly endless backlog, waiting for years and hoping for a day when the process would finally move forward. 2025 marked a turning point for family-based immigration. USCIS announced a massive reduction in I-130 processing times. What once took over a year is now completed in months. The agency's goal was to bring processing times to under 6 months. The latest data shows the agency is meeting this goal. The era of indefinite waiting is ending, replaced by predictability and speed. Families can now plan for their future with a clearer timeline. USCIS's latest data shows significant progress in how quickly they are handling family-based immigration petitions. This is welcome news for thousands of families who have been waiting anxiously for updates on their cases. For U.S. citizens' spouse petitions, processing times have dropped to just 5.5 months on average, a notable improvement from previous years when waits could stretch much longer. In fact, some lucky applicants are seeing approvals in as little as 3 to 4 months, which is a dramatic acceleration compared to the past. Petitions for unmarried children under 21 now average about 6 months, making family reunification a faster reality for many. Parents of U.S. citizens are also benefiting, with wait times cut down to 7 months, allowing for more timely reunions. Lawful permanent residents, or green card holders, are seeing improvements too, with processing times now reduced to around 11 months, down from over a year in many cases. Consider a real-world example. A U.S. citizen filed for her husband in January 2025 and received approval by June. This 6-month turnaround is becoming more common, giving hope to many couples. This acceleration means families can start the final steps toward building a life together much sooner, reducing the emotional and financial strain of long separations. The new processing standard is not just a temporary improvement, but appears to be a sustained change, reflecting greater efficiency within USCIS. As a result, families are being united sooner, with a shorter wait for visas and the chance to start their new lives together in the U.S. more quickly. The agency's public data dashboard clearly reflects these shorter timelines, offering transparency and reassurance to applicants tracking their cases. These improvements represent a real structural change within USCIS, as the agency invests in better technology and streamlined processes. Thanks to these changes, families can now move forward with their immigration journey more quickly, with renewed optimism for the future. USCIS's turnaround was due to strategic initiatives. A massive investment in technology and digitalization reduced delays. A hiring surge brought new adjudicators to tackle the backlog. Advanced data analytics triaged petitions for quicker review. Reducing unnecessary requests for evidence streamlined the process. Faster I-130 processing times have immense benefits. Families face less separation, with spouses and children joining sooner. Financial stability improves as families plan more effectively. The psychological toll of uncertainty is replaced by hope. Families can focus on positive aspects of their future. The total time from filing to receiving a green card is shortened. Children nearing 21 remain eligible as immediate relatives. The efficiency has a ripple effect throughout the immigration process. The new system keeps families together, reducing stress. The change is a crucial factor in family unity. Families have questions about the new process. USCIS applies new measures to both new and pending cases. Online filing is recommended for faster processing. A faster I-130 approval speeds up the overall process. For preference categories, it secures a place in line sooner. Filing a complete petition reduces delays. Double-check forms and provide strong evidence. Avoiding requests for evidence speeds up processing. The new system offers a faster path to approval. Families can expect quicker reunification. Faster processing strengthens American society. Immigrants integrate more successfully with stable support. Economic benefits include workforce entry and tax contributions. The new process unlocks human potential quickly. America's reputation as a welcoming nation is enhanced. An efficient system improves immigration integrity and security. Streamlining legal pathways serves the national interest. The new efficiency benefits both families and the nation. The system reflects America's core values of family unity. The change is a positive step for immigrants in the U.S. The 2025 changes represent a paradigm shift in family immigration. USCIS's new foundation is built on efficiency and transparency. Sustaining progress requires continued investment and focus. The I-130 initiative serves as a model for other immigration areas. Families can now plan for reunification with optimism. The emotional weight of separation is replaced by excitement. The story of the I-130 is one of promises kept. The achievement symbolizes positive change in the immigration system. America remains a nation built by families. The future of family immigration is bright and hopeful.